Slept in too late. Time to get up and grind.
Yeah. Yeah. Throwing up. Yeah. Throwing up. Yeah. Pushing it again just to be grown up.
So first of all, I'm pissed because today's Monday, but really I'm treating it like Sunday. Woke up late, had to go do actual work to make money. That's what we have to do. Then I went and played basketball because it's the last day we're playing basketball until spring season. So I went and did that. I'm tired, cramping up. I get home, all I eat for dinner is a bag of wings, no flavor at all, dipping them in leftover McDonald's ranch packets. The struggle is real. Day went, finished quickly, didn't get anything really done for the business that I wanted to do. I'm exhausted. I'm hoping I could go to sleep tonight. I couldn't go to sleep last night. You know that the mind's always running. For some of you, it's constantly going. So I'm pissed. Wasn't sleeping, didn't get anything done. So I'm going to take an L for today. And I'm going to count it as Sunday. Because tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., potential client meeting. Potential. He hasn't accepted the meeting request, but still might show up when he checks his email tomorrow morning. I suggest using join.me, free webinar service, link down below in the description. Check it out. I tested it, works great. So that tomorrow, I have to also call Regina back. You might remember her and Jason from my last call.
That's perfectly okay. How does Tuesday at 6 o'clock work for you?
They're in Virginia Beach. I'm going to talk to them, try to set up some additional meetings, follow through, need to put together a call list. So really, tomorrow is my Monday. That's when I need to super grind. That way I can wipe today off the table and wipe it as a clean slate. But the real reason that I wanted to shoot this, not so much as a rant, but really of just how I'm feeling right now, because it took me a long time to get here. You know, you go to college, you go to school, what do they tell you? Go to school, pick a major. Who the hell's supposed to know what major they want, but pick one anyway. Go through, graduate with your piece of paper that cost you $120,000 that no one cares what your damn GPA is 3 years after. Go get a job, get good insurance, make some decent money and hope that you get a bonus check. And then in 10 years, you might make $100,000. Yay. Sounds like fun, right? No. I was fortunate enough to be pushed into the graduate MBA program, and that's where I was able to learn about entrepreneurship. And from that point, just business plans, having innovative thoughts, that's what grabbed me. And that's when I knew really what I wanted to start pursuing. But you know what? After I graduated, it took 4 years of doing what everyone will spend a majority of their lifetime doing. And what is that? That's reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which was the first book I read after college that I chose to read on my own without being told to read, that really, motivated me. But it's not the whole story. Think and Grow Rich, yeah. Law of Attraction, yeah. But you got to put in the work. And that's where I was missing the point. So over 4 years, reading Tony Robbins, Les Brown, motivational videos, reading anything I get my hands on, The Wealthy Barber, Tony Robbins' Wealth book, I don't know. What else? The Alchemist, even. Going fiction route. Can't tell you how many books I had to read. How to Influence Friends. All the basic stuff, right? So it helped build my mind up, but what's missing? Action. It took 5 years even, maybe. 4 or 5 years to really sit down, hash something out, and take a step to actually do something, to put money on the table in doing something. And that was the invention that's finishing up now, which more to come on that when it's done, so I can actually talk about it once I have the patent in hand. Not that it's a big deal, it's just I'd rather release it all at once. But that, doing a blog, testing fake businesses to see what traction you get through marketing strategies, actually putting money down and testing stuff. And that has now led me now to actually filing an LLC, finishing the invention, and I want to go big. I want to start something else. But that's the point. It was this whole mind to action process here. And that's the key. Action, 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 try. And I'm not afraid to fail. Yeah, doing a online marketing agency focused on leisure businesses that are small. Okay, you're probably not going to make a ton of money until you add additional services, raise the prices, or if you have a large amount of clients. But the plan is to get freelancers, direct sales force, run a business, not be doing it myself. That's the point. To run a business that's able to become, like your child, but it's out doing its own thing, playing in the backyard, making mud pies or whatever it's doing. So that's what my key is here. And it's taking that action. And you know what? We all make mistakes. We all make decisions that we don't like, and we learn from them. And so everyone has their story, and that's what's gotten me to this point. So, you know what? I'm going to try and do this and see what happens. If it fails, which it's not, as long as I'm not out here, taking the money from clients and throwing parties, and I'm actually selling, should be fine. Take it slow. It's not going to probably do much for 5 years anyway, and that's that long-term thinking. We think that, what millionaire do you know that's your age right now, that's balling out, that scraped from the bottom and got to the plateau on their own? They didn't get money from their grandparents' trust fund. They didn't get money from their parents giving them 20 grand to go start a business or an internet company. I'm talking about, who do you know close to you, grassroots, balling out, that's your age? Literally. And so it's a long process, and I can't be afraid of what people think about the videos, or if I'm just now trying to expand social media, if I'm doing a marketing agency, and the more I do it, I just keep finding marketing agencies, and I'm like, they're everywhere. But don't care, because I'm going to have to outwork them and outsmart them at the same time. And that's my plan. Different strategies, trying to stay ahead of the competition, going where they're not going. International, whatever it may be. Voice, getting ahead into that. And that's it. It's simple when you think about it. It is simple. Getting there, I think, is the hard part. And we're conditioned to be afraid. Stop being afraid. Who cares? Just do it. See how it goes. And that's all this is. If I could chalk it up to one word, experiment. It's just an experiment. So, let's do it.